he's like, well, you know, he's like, I know you're gonna go to the cops after this time, and he's like, I told you it wouldn't happen again. Now that it did, he's like, I know you're gonna go to the cops and you're not gonna forgive me. He's like, so now you're gonna need to sit there and wait till I think of how I'm gonna kill you. What? I remember I was like sitting on the ground crying, and I was like, can you just like just stop, like what is going on? And so then I tried to like hug him and calm him down then, and I was like, you need to relax. And he's like nope, he's like, this is it, that's not happening. That was like his thing, was like grabbing me by the throat, because he said his justification was that if you look someone up on Google that got beaten up, he's like, you'd see black eyes and broken noses and blood, and he was like, you don't ever have that. Yeah, that the last night when I finally went to the cops about it, he just like way more over the top than it had ever been, because other times when he had done it, he was able to snap out of it very quickly. And he, you know, I was laying in bed, I was getting ready, because I had just worked 14 hours, I had to work 14 hours the next day. So he came to like lay in bed by me, and I was like, please just don't touch me right now, I'm annoyed, don't touch me. And then he started going about how I don't care about him, I don't love him, I don't this, I don't that. So I got up and I started grabbing my work stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna go sleep at my mom's if you're not gonna let me sleep, because there's nothing to talk about, I don't care. That's when I was walking out the back door by where my car is, and he had grabbed everything out of my hand, and I didn't let go of it, and he like pulled me back kind of into the living room area. Okay, so then I started to walk out the front door, and that's when he had like, I was like 2 steps out the front door, and he came up behind me, and he had like grabbed me from behind and like dragged me back inside and like lifted me up and like smacked me into, we had a tray on our ottoman, smacked me into it, and like I was just laying there on the floor and like crying to him, and I was like, why can't I leave? Like, why can't I leave? And that's when he had just grabbed me by my throat and like put me in a chokehold, and he just kept getting tighter and tighter around my neck, and I was like, Hayden, I was like, I can't, like, you need to stop. So I remember I was like grabbing his hands to like get them off of me, and I was like, he's like, you get what you deserve. He's like, you should have just gone back up to bed when I said so, and you know, you need to learn your place. You need to, you know, Raylan's gonna be better off without both of us. And he's like, because she's either gonna get both parents or she's gonna get none. But there was another blanket on the bed that he had, or on the couch, that he put in my mouth again, and I remember just like sliding my body down the couch to like, and then when I did, he flipped it on himself and said he was gonna kill himself. He grabbed a fork that was up there and was holding it up to his neck, saying he was gonna fall forward on it, and like this blood was gonna be on his hands, and everybody was gonna know, you know, that it's my fault that he did this. And I kept trying to calm him down. I was like, okay, Hayden, like, okay, you know, if you're this suicidal, like, we'll figure something out. Like, I don't want to see anything happen to you, kind of thing. And then he went downstairs and he grabbed a knife and, you know, stood in front of the Christmas tree and was like, I know it's your favorite holiday, so I'm gonna make sure this image is engraved in your brain. And like, he was just sitting there with it up to his neck, and he's like, so you're either gonna watch this happen or you're gonna